Hello, my name is Kendra Mickens, and I have my partner Dior Fields, and we are going to be discussing borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder is a mental health disorder that impacts the way you think and feel about yourself and others, causing problems and functioning in your everyday life. 5 million Americans are currently suffering from borderline personality disorder. That is about 1.6% of the U.S. population. Symptoms of BPD include emotional instability, feelings of worthlessness, insecurity, impulsivity, and impaired social relationships. 75% of people diagnosed with BPD are women. Research suggests that men are possibly just as affected by BPD, but they are often misdiagnosed with post traumatic stress disorder or depression. The cause of BPD is not clear yet, but research suggests that BPD develops as a result of biological, genetic, and environmental factors. Researchers also have shown that BPD can be linked to childhood trauma such as physical, sexual abuse, early separation from parents or caregivers, emotional or physical neglect, and parental insensitivity. The DSM-5 defines BPD as a pattern of instability of interpersonal relationships, self-image, and affects and markedly impulsivity, beginning by early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts as indicated by five or more of the following diagnostics criteria. This is the diagnostics criteria from the DSM-5, and this includes symptoms of frantic efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment, a pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationships categorized by alternating between extremes of idealization and devaluation, identity disturbance, impulsivity in at least two areas that are potentially self damaging, such as spending, sex, substance abuse, reckless driving, binge eating, recurrent suicidal behavior, gestures, or threats of self mutilating behavior, affective instability due to market reactivity of mood, chronic feelings of emptiness, inappropriate intense anger or difficulty controlling your anger, transient stress related paranoid ideation, or severe dissociative symptoms. BPD can be treated through cognitive behavioral therapy, which is a psychosocial intervention that aims to improve mental health. It can also be treated through psychotherapy or talk therapy, which can help to eliminate troubling symptoms so a person can function better and increase their well being and healing. We also have dialectical behavior therapy, which is a type of cognitive behavioral therapy that combines strategies such as mindfulness, acceptance, and emotion regulation in efforts to treat BPD. Also, other forms of treatment can include anger management, peer and family support groups, medication management, and sometimes it can include inpatient hospitalization. We are now going to watch a short video on what it's like living with BPD and also just defining what BPD is.
Occurs in This video is not a substitute for medical advice. Talk to your doctor if you're experiencing any of these symptoms. Wonder if she texted me back. Let me check. Why hasn't she texted me back? It's been a whole night. Where is she? Did I do something wrong? Hey, are you mad at me? I'm so sorry. Does she make new friends? Hopefully she responds. Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be late for class.
The key of principles, I'm here
Oh my god, I'm so behind in my notes for this class.
Okay, that's the end of the test 2 review. Make sure to study for your exam tomorrow. It's worth 50%.
50%? I totally forgot. What am I gonna do?
Hey, have you heard about last year's test? I heard it was terrible, like half the class failed. Have you started studying?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, you could better start studying now, or else you're gonna fail. Like, I already started studying for chapters 1 to 11. It's gonna be a piece of cake for me. Anyways, I gotta go.
Why did she say that? Guess she wants me to fail. I need to start studying for this test right away. I'm gonna fail if I don't. Oh, it's Natasha. Hey! Why didn't she say hi? Does she hate me? Oh, I think I heard my phone. I think it's time I told her I had BPD. Borderline personality disorder, also known as BPD, is a personality disorder that involves emotional dysregulation, impulsivity, and unstable relationships. Many individuals with BPD experience fear of abandonment, extreme emotional mood swings that alternate between extremes of idealization and devaluation, or paranoid and suspicious thoughts. This can be accompanied with feelings of emptiness, identity disturbances, explosive emotions such as sudden anger, bitterness, irritability, or shame or anxiety, and a loss of sense of reality. These emotions can lead to unstable relationships and self-destructive behavior, often done at times during fear of abandonment or rejection. Dissociation, or a feeling of detachment from reality, occurs in 75 to 80% of BPD patients, and it is thought to occur due to deactivation of the amygdala. According to the DSM-4-TR, BPD affects around 2% of the general population. Although it is predominantly diagnosed in females, men are also believed to be equally affected. Currently, the cause of borderline personality disorder is unknown. However, researchers propose 3 main factors that may increase the risk of developing BPD: genetics, brain function or structure, and environmental factors. Some researchers have proposed that a specific gene or combination of genes can lead to the disease. For example, a study found that FKBP5 gene polymorphisms was associated with BPD. Other researchers have proposed that traumatic life events, such as abusive parenting or lack of support, can lead to BPD. Emotional instability varies across individuals, but is often associated with intense negative mood. Due to this association, those with BPD often have a higher rate of self-harm and suicidal ideation. BPD can only be diagnosed by a licensed mental health professional. They use a list of 9 criteria established by the DSM. Those who have BPD often have other comorbid conditions such as mood, anxiety, or personality disorders. There are 9 criteria in which encompass borderline personality disorder. Usually a diagnosis is made with 5 or more of the following. There are many treatments and therapies present to treat BPD. Currently, the American Psychiatric Association's guidelines recommend psychotherapy as a mainstay treatment. One example involves dialectic behavioral therapy, which is a weekly individual and life skills session that teaches emotional regulation, interpersonal skills, mindfulness, and distress tolerance. Pharmacotherapy can also be used. No drugs have been approved by the FDA at this moment for the treatment of BPD. However, medication can be prescribed by a doctor that is given to lower the symptoms that occur during periods of high vulnerability. There are 2 types of treatments given to treat BPD. Neuroleptics are used to regulate mood and perception, whereas selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors are used to treat emotional or affective symptoms such as depression. A mixture of both is given to treat symptoms involving behavioral discontrol. Seeking help is important. Treatment and healing takes time, but it can help improve the quality of life of someone who has BPD. If you would like to learn more about borderline personality disorder, please check the resources in the description of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Hi, my name is Dior Fields. I'm working in a group project with Kendra Mickens. Our topic is borderline personality disorder. In our group, I'll be discussing part B. So the article that we selected in our group is called Maternal Borderline Personality Disorder and Risk of maltreatment. The reason of this chosen article is because Kendra and I both have experience in working with child welfare, and with this DS, DSM diagnosis, it will help us better understand working in practice, and also this article significantly relates to why a lot of issues of maltreatment is occurring in children. In this article, the study focused on 46 relationships between paternal, parental personality disorder and maltreatment. The focus of the maternal borderline findings of 46 maltreated mothers were referred for a psychological assessment. Mothers who were diagnosed with physical abuse as a child, 76.9% reported to experience sexual abuse, and 92.35 witnessed domestic relations. Borderline personality disorder can cause a significant impact on parent and child relationships. The article discussed how mothers are known to display a range of emotions and differential behaviors between rejection, abuse, or dysfunctional behaviors. Um, women with with women with borderline personality disorder are involved in abusive relationships with males that are not their biological that are not the biological father in their relationship. That cause which causes a higher increase of the child to be maltreated. The experience of borderline personality personality disorder can cause interchange of emotions in daily living. Next, I will be discussing the websites that we found in our group. So, National Institute for Mental Health is a great website. It discussed the borderline personality disorder, of mental health information, coping resources, shareable resources on coping with your mental health through COVID-19, brochures and fun fact sheets, health topics, and statistics. The next website is National Education Alliance for Borderline Personality Disorder. This website provides an overview of the mental health diagnosis, resources for family programs, workshops, and videos, new news and events articles, research study opportunities for individuals whom experience behaviors. The next, um, the last, website is National Alliance on Mental Health. This website provides an opportunity for people to discuss their issues from multiple practices about their mental health illness. Support and education groups. Individuals have the opportunity to get involved. Resources are provided. Find a stable housing, getting paid for, getting help to pay for medication, and reentry after a period of incarceration. All these websites are great resources to share with multiple people or individuals that have dealt with mental health. Um, I will also use these resources in the near future to provide to clients that I know that have been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. Last but not least, our references. We use our article that was the maternal borderline personality disorder and risk of child maltreatment. We found that article in the Weiner Library. And our other reference was the American Psychiatric Association Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Health Disorder. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Have a great day.